for me to do my makeup for tonight's QVC show. So I'm gonna get my hair back and we can chat a little bit while we're doing this. So first I am going to start with my Supreme Cream. Before I do that though, people think I'm a little crazy for this, but this is what I prep my skin with. I love having Aquaphor underneath because it just helps to add a dewiness to whatever I'm doing, but not too much. And it also helps add more hydration under the skin. So I don't use a traditional primer. I just use Aquaphor. Way cheaper than any primer on the market, and it works. So until somebody comes up with a Aquaphor based primer, I'm just sticking with good old Aquaphor. So that's how I start. Now, obviously you wouldn't want Aquaphor on the body because that's gonna transfer. Then I'm gonna go in with Supreme Cream. In my medium shade, I have on natural ratings for my body coverage, but I will use medium because I need to warm my face up just a little bit. So I always do a dab, and then just massage it in. And you can see it's not an exact match to my skin, simply because I wanted it to match to my body coverage. That was more important for me. And I always go up into my ears just in case. I tuck my hair back. I go over my lips. Again, just massage it in like a moisturizer. And look at that great coverage. Oh, I love this. I'm then gonna go in and do some of my concealing with Shadow Edit. Here's the Shadow Edit. Just dabbing it under the eyes. So I am really excited to be heading to QVC for another show of Body Coverage Perfector. I can't believe Sunlit already sold out. And you know, those hour shows are just, they're so exhausting, I have to say. When you're not used to them, like, God bless the QVC hosts, because that is a lot of work to have to talk for an hour. So I like to dab this all over. And that's what helps give a more uniform look. I then take my little blender, put some water on it. Again, more hydration. You can never have too much hydration to your skin. And I really do find that even though I'm going on camera, I like a less is more makeup look. So I don't go heavy on anything. You would think being on camera, you would need to do more, but that's the beautiful thing about Westmore Beauty. It gives you enough coverage to be able to translate from real life to being on camera. Touch up free, which who doesn't love that? All right, skin is done. Next, I'm going to move on to my eyeshadow. I'm loving the Soft Bloom Anastasia. And let me go right here and get my brush because I did not put it out earlier. So I'm going to use, let's see. Then I'm going to start with Dreamer right there, the second one. And go all over the lid. This stuff is very pigmented and it flakes a lot, so you definitely want to knock it off the brush. Then I'm going to go over the full lid with Incense. Again, be very careful with this eyeshadow palette. It's fantastic, but if you use darker shades, you're going to be careful then with underneath because it will flake out. I think I'm going to go into my crease then with Mulberry, but I need another mirror because I can only see so much with my phone. So I'm gonna go with Mulberry, the darker one right there. Again, knock it off. And I'm very gentle when I put this on simply because of that fallout. Now I can always go back over with the Shadow Edit, which is what makes Shadow Edit so special because traditional concealer, you can't do that. You have to wipe it off and start over. But Shadow Edit, I can just go right over it again. All right, everything's coming to life now. I'm a big believer in fingertips. I love my brushes, however, fingertips, they have oil and warmth to them. So I do love, you see me use my fingertips a lot when I'm applying my makeup. All right, so eyes are done. Well, not totally done, we're almost there. I'm next going to go in with the Westmore Beauty eyeliner that won the Glamour Beauty Award. So proud of this. I'm using navy, so they match to my eye color. And I always love to just do that little flick. Do a little flick. And then just come over to roughly the center of the eye. And you guys know, I'm not a makeup artist. Duh. For those that have said, well, you're not a makeup artist. No, I'm not a makeup artist. But that's the whole point of Westmore Beauty is bringing you products that if I can use them, Anybody can use them. Okay, so I'm gonna show you just this eye and what I'm gonna do here. So you get about, I would say 30 seconds wiggle room to be able to smudge this out. And what I've been doing is that shadow edit brush. Where did I put that? I am loving the shadow edit brush to be able to smudge this out a little more. And you know, I noticed the other night, Angela, who always looks so gorgeous, she took this navy and created an eyeshadow out of it. Now, how cool does that look? I mean, it's just so much more lifted and snatched. Now we're gonna do the other eye. And because this is easy glide technology, you see I'm not having to like hold my eye. It just glides on literally like butter. It's just so yummy and so smooth. Again, shadow edit brush. I know it's for shadow edit, but I do love it for my eyeliner and smudging it out. So what are some of your favorite products to use, everybody? Love to hear from you. Whether it is Western Beauty or something else. I always love to hear what people are using, what they're into, what their favorites are, what their staples are. Because makeup can be very personal. And we all have our favorites. All right, so lifted. Next, I'm gonna go in and get my mascara, so let me hunt down for that. Oh wait, before I do that though, I've been really loving this Stila. Just a little hit of glimmer to the lids. Again, fingers. God gave us the best tools. They're pretty, I love that. Just that little shimmer. And always use your ring finger. It has less muscle use, so you'll never damage the skin around your eyes because this is so delicate around here, so always use your ring finger whenever you're working with your eyes, simply because it will not be as aggressive as any other fingers. Okay, so onto my mascara now. Let me grab that one. 1 second, let me find this one. Okay, so I'm not going to use my red carpet mascara tonight. I am actually going to use my Bold and Beautiful. I know it's been a while since we've seen that one, but I am really, really loving this one right now. So I'll try and do it into camera so you can see it. It just really helps to give that beautiful definition and really give length and volume. That's why it's Bold and Beautiful. There you go. Look at that eye. Totally done now. We are getting there. And no false lashes. Can you imagine? I may throw some in. We can talk about that. Oh, and that's room service. I'll bring it back. But I can at least now do my lips and not worry about it. So I do still like to line my lips. It's still my favorite thing to do. This is, I think, red one. It's a simple little, bought it at Vaughn's. Such a nice little crayon. Then my Western Beauty 24 karat gold in coral. Oh, and that, yeah, that was chicken wing. I know, classy. But you guys know how I roll. All right, and then Soft Rose, the new Pout Perfector. Now, could you put this over just clean, dry lips? Absolutely, but can you layer it? Absolutely. When I'm going on camera, it is all about layering. Mega hydration. Clinically proven after the first use, 100% hydration. This is a must-have if you have not picked it up yet. The Pout Perfector. All right, so that's pretty much it. I am going to grab my sweater and then I will try to shoot a little something when my dress is on so you can see the entire finished look of Hair by Maria with her Callista tools and her sprays and everything. My hair feels so good. I love that she trimmed it. I love the little the wave that she gave with that waver. Oh my gosh, that thing is amazing. And then Westmore Beauty Body Coverage Perfector, now in natural, and my Supreme Cream in medium, Shadow Edit, Bold and Beautiful Mascara, lip, 24 karat gold lip, Pop Perfector, and I will see you guys later on QVC.